Yeah, good morning, guys. Man, happened to our friends in the Philippines. Up on the screen, guys, Jed Clamper, Brian Granville Smith, a foreigner farming in the Philippines, YouTube channel. And in today's video, guys, we're going to be showing you a few comments, a few very interesting comments that were left on the Bohovel Bums channel. Quite a lot of arguing, quite a lot of disagreements. Some people have sussed out that the Bohovel Bum is nothing more than a con man, a grifter and a bluffer. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video, shall we? Take a look at the next screenshot. And in this comment, guys, from Ray Springer, and I quote, "I guess you have to do what you have to do, Brian. But since you have abandoned the tilapia and the shrimp projects, you have lost me as a viewer. Digging in the dirt, doing the drudgery of field work and paying out a ton of money for labour costs, I just can't see the advantage to field work over having 3, 4 or 5 producing ponds instead. Good luck, but you've lost me." So Ray Springer, like many before him, has sussed out that the Bohovel Bum is nothing more than a bluffer. He's not a farmer. That's what Ray has found out. And he's also found out that the brain surgeon is absolutely brain dead. But there is more, guys, more comments on the Bohovel Bums channel. Take a look at this next one. Yeah, guys, and these two comments, more evidence that things are not going to plan. Things are a bit chaotic at the Bohovel. But tilapia Dave, you all know Dave. Yeah, Dave was the he was the one that told Bosshog's baby mama, Marley, to go and prostitute herself if she wanted money for Blake. That was our Dave. But Dave is butthurt because in his comments on the left hand side there on the screen, he's replying to Brian. And I quote, "Tilapia Dave. Yes, ignore all the real work. Allow your farm to fall into disarray whilst playing with silly fires that crazy people say will solve all your problems." And I think Tilapia Dave was referring to the biochar. And I must agree that with Tilapia Dave, Brian knows nothing about biochar, even though he spoke about it at length on a live stream some weeks ago. And I knew then he knew nothing about it. But on the right hand side, Paul T needs his head testing. I quote Paul, "Brian should create a new channel. The recommendation engine has been so poisoned by strikes from liars, he is getting less than 1k views. A new channel will give him a fresh start, probably 5k views for a typical post." Now, Paul, this could be a long reply to you, but I'll give you the main pointers here. There's no point in a foreigner farming in the Philippines opening a new channel. A few reasons behind it. You really need to educate yourself on how YouTube recommend your content. They recommend educational, entertainment and feel-good factor videos. And when a content creator calls out YouTube being run by a bunch of retards, that does not help. Then, of course, the fact that He's called out for being an e-beggar, living in squalor, with no content whatsoever on his channel. That does not help. He's not getting views. He's not being pushed by YouTube because it's trash content. He is not a vlogger and he's not a farmer. So I could go into a lot more detail, Paul, but I hope that helps you. But guys, there is more. Take a look at this next screenshot. Yeah, this reply here, guys. Diddy McCoon. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Diddy McCoon. And this comment here is the reply to Tilapia Dave. There's a bit of a war going on A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines YouTube channel, which is quite normal. But I'll read out the comment, guys, and then we'll have a little bit of a look into it, shall we? And it says, Diddy McCoon, I quote, "I get the impression that Brian knows what he's doing as far as farming is concerned, as he's done it before. Wrong. One kind or another of produce is coming back to back all the time. It seems to me. Wrong. I would think that it's much more profitable and a steady flow of income more than growing tilapia and pigs. Wrong. I would think that's why he's doing more farming. He's not a stupid man. Wrong. You being so judgmental probably isn't any big deal if he did lose you. Too many haters on YouTube, it's crazy. I'm a subscriber and I watch all of his videos, but I don't comment but rarely. So if you have something argumentative to say to me, skip it, because I won't argue with you. Argue with the wall. But you'll be supported by those who think like you." Now, as I said, guys, that comment is a reply to Tilapia Dave, who's causing a bit of controversy at the Bohovel. But Diddy McCoon, Brian has never ever farmed before in his life. It was an idea he came up with to go e-begging in the Philippines. As far as back-to-back things coming through harvest-wise, he's never sold anything for profit. His latest venture, which he started some 6 months ago, the big production veg farm, veg project, that has completely and utterly failed, as we predicted it would be. You also say he's not a stupid man. Well, I'm going to have to disagree there. The Bohovel bum, the brain surgeon, is one of the most stupid people I've ever came across. There he is in the Philippines, a swamp tart, a down and out broke ass bum, living in squalor, no paint, no render, no roof, no tiles on the wall, nothing. Living in squalor. Mind you, he must have been living exactly the same way back in the States. But this person here, Brian Granville Smith, from A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines YouTube channel, is nothing but one of life's failures. One of life's sore losers. And someone who will stand there, tell you his problems, and you will have to solve his problems with cash. His latest problem at the moment, his van has disappeared. Tata's motorbike has disappeared. The reduced, or should I say Maricel and Gina Fatpants are reduced to taking tricycles into Taliban. Because the Bohovel bum, the foreign, the big wheel businessman, does not have a vehicle. That was impounded. I'm quite sure that when it was reported to the LTO, that had nothing to do with it. The fact that he had no insurance, that had nothing to do with it. But stupid, in answer to your question, this is one stupid, low-life, e-begging scumbag. So as a conclusion to this video, guys, yeah, there's a lot of arguing going on, squabbling on his channel, and rightly so. 5 years of failure, but he now has put out another project, the Onion King of Bohovel. Something else he's latched onto, an idea that came from seeing an article about how expensive and how profitable onions can be if you can grow them. Sad thing is, he can't grow them. And the really, really sad thing is this. Gina Fatpants uploaded a video this morning, and Love went to Taliban. And there you have Love harvesting her hair. She is harvesting the hair from her head. Can you believe that? Also, Brian Granville Smith, the brain surgeon, uploaded a video where 2 days before Christmas, he's talking about selling one of the piglets. This is someone who's broke. This is someone who's desperate for cash, looking for pity me, the Bohovel bum. How low can you go? How bad does it have to get before this e-begging scumbag does the decent thing, packs his plastic carrier bag and heads to the port and gets on the plane? That is the big question. So guys, from this channel, we would just like to wish everyone a very happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And I'm sure that things will continue despite the problems at the Bohovel. So, bye for now.